More trouble for Oregon's Department of Human Services. That agency now facing a $100 million lawsuit. It is 5 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. The lawsuit claims the agency not only failed to protect 3 children from an abusive foster home, but then it tried to cover up that abuse. Our investigative reporter Gabrielle Carroll joins us with these details that you'll only see on KOIN 6. Gabrielle?
Jeff and Jennifer, the lawsuit was filed Friday in federal court on behalf of 3 children who were placed in foster care in the Marion County home of Melissa and Casey Miller. In September, Miller began serving a 30-year sentence for sexually abusing one of the 3 foster children in his care. This lawsuit now claims Miller and his wife never should have been certified to foster children at all.
These people were not fit. They were not even financially independent. They had serious health concerns, both physical and mental, and really never should have been put in charge of taking care of foster children.
The lawsuit alleges there were signs of abuse dating back to 2011, the first month that the 2 older children were placed with the Millers. Then in 2013, a 10-month-old infant was sent to live with the Millers as well. Casey Miller later admitted to abusing the baby, abuse that led to 7 broken bones. The lawsuit claims DHS tried to cover up that abuse.
Based on what we have alleged, the agency knew that one of the children had sustained multiple fractures, but attempted to suggest an alternative, call it genetic disease, to explain those fractures.
The lawsuit claims the agency also failed to examine the 2 older children in the home for signs of abuse. Based on your investigation, was there any reason why DHS wouldn't investigate the older 2 children in the home for signs of abuse after they discovered that the youngest child had suffered 7 broken bones as a result of the foster father?
We don't know yet the reason. We allege that the older child and or children in that home would have had more information about the Millers that perhaps DHS did not want to learn about.
Then last year, one of the older children in the home came forward with the claims of sexual abuse, which is what landed Miller in prison. Rizzo says it's hard to put a number on the pain and suffering of these young children. With this suit, the plaintiffs want the state to stop certifying foster parents who aren't relatives and who can't financially support the children on their own. It also wants the agency to use independent investigators rather than try to police itself. We've reached out to DHS for comment, but given the pending litigation, they couldn't talk to us for this story. Jeff and Jennifer, back to you.